Hey, Baccarat players, Jimbo here. Let's talk about the basic cheat sheet and core concept. You'll know how to bet the best hand at the best time. So what is it? Well, basically what it is it's a modified martingale that I've worked on and have been using for a number of years. And it's really pretty simple. It's, not terribly complicated. And not as dangerous as the martingale, full martingale. So here it is. You use this strategy with a basic cheat sheet, and you've got everything going in your favor. What you do is you bet hands that are 52% and greater. When I say 52%, what does that mean? Well, that simply means that it has a frequency of a particular banker or player appearing 52% of the time or greater. And you can use the core strategy with that. If you don't have a strategy of your own, you can use your own strategy. The key to it is really the cheat sheet. It really assists you in being able to determine what to bet and when to bet. Kind of look at it like a caddy for a golfer. You know, they tell him or her what's the best club to use, what the distance is to the hole, and the strategy. That's what a cheat sheet does. It basically gives you some advice as to what to bet on, when to bet it, and you decide how much you want to bet. It's really up to you. The row labeled level, it shows you uh, 6 levels, and underneath that's going to be your bet. So you're going to bet on your first level 1 unit, your second 1 unit, your third will be 4 units, and your fourth will be 8 units, and your fifth 12 units, and your sixth would be 16 units. Now let's go back and look at what happens when you win. Okay, so see where it says win return to? That simply means that, for instance, on level 4, if you win on level 4, you're going to go back to 2. That's in that blue box, and you'll bet 1 unit again. If you win at level 6, you'll go back to 4, which would be 8 units you'd bet, and you win on that, then you go back to 2 bets, or level 2, and so on. You win in level 2, you go back to 1. Uh, like I said, it's not terribly difficult, but it is something that you have to follow. If you don't follow it and you start using your intuition and hunches, what's the purpose of having it in the first place? The key to it is really to have a roadmap so you know where you're going. See that bottom line, it says occurrences. That's based on all the research that I've done, the 800 plus live shoes that I've done in terms of tracking Baccarat. And one of the things that I tracked is frequency of patterns and or repeaters, whatever you want to call them. So between 1, 2, and 3 level, if let's say it's player on 1, player on 2, player on 3, they have a 57% chance of winning. But when you get to level 4, you'll see it says 25%. Well, that simply means that in my tracking, I've discovered that when you get to that 4th repeater, you have only a 25% chance of that winning and a 75% chance of it changing. And then if you go to levels 5 and 6, it drops even further. So now you've got an 82% chance of it changing and an 18% chance of it staying the same. to me, I think that's important information to know. It's up to you whether or not you think it is. Uh, the concept, easy to follow. It explains it to you here. You win on level 1 and 2. You're betting 1 unit. You go to 3, you bet 4 units. Um, you go to level 4, you're betting 8 units, etc., etc. So here's what the card looks like. And, of course, you're going to have your core strategy at the top. I'm showing you a bead table here. This is a bead table that I took from a live online Baccarat game. And so I've just done a demo here. But basically where it says bet amount, you would put in your bet. So let's say you bet 1 unit. And if you won that, where it says wager, okay, you're going to put your 1 in there. And again, you're only going to be betting on hands that have a 52% or greater percentage for frequency. So as you go through it, I think I have about 9 bets that I've made on this, and out of the 9 bets, we've got 4 that we've won. So that's 4 units in 9 bets. That could be $40, $100, $200, $400, depending on the amount that you're going to bet. And of course, down at the bottom, you see the blue and the green boxes. That's where your percentages are going to appear. Of course, they're not appearing here. They'll be on your cheat sheet when you get a cheat sheet. So, like I said, it's really pretty easy. Not terribly difficult to learn. The key to it is keep your emotions out of it, keep your gut reactions out of it, follow the program, follow the cheat sheet, and you've got a good possibility of winning. Not every time, you're not. My success rate has been at the very worst 6 out of 10 shoes, at the very best 8 out of 10 shoes. So you'll give it a try. If you're going to do some testing, I suggest that you go to a live game online and copy the bead table and use that. I think that's better than doing simulators. Some of the simulators are okay, no problem with them, but it's up to you, whatever you want to do. And I don't think I can really tell you anything more about it. So if you have any questions, just email me at Baccarat Cheatsheets at Gmail. Give me a call, 772-261-0611. And of course, if you want to get a cheat sheet, go to www.baccarat-cheatsheets.com.